Hi, this is Sarah, and my background has changed. Ooh, there we go. Yeah, that bookcase is finally gone. Um, I am doing this video, and this is going to be the final unboxing of my top box. I kind of debated whether or not I was even going to bother to do like an well, I mean, I unboxed it yesterday. So I'm going to show you what I got this month. And then I'm going to explain to you why I will no longer be subscribed to the Top Box service, which I have been subscribed to for about 3 years now. And more so than that, also why I'm not going to be switching back to something that used to be very exciting and wonderful, and that's Luxbox. I tried Ipsy. I mean, first of all, you get so many different bags. You just want bags and bags and bags, and I have enough. I will say I probably use all but like 2 of the bags, and the ones that just I don't like the feel of, or they're too small or weirdly shaped or set up weird to be of use to me. I have given those away or donated them. And so I'm going to show you why I'm not going to do Top Box anymore, and then I'll discuss the boxes that I'm not going to go with, and that seems to make the most sense to me. So one of the first things that I pulled out was the Smashbox Photo Finish Pore Minimizing Primer. It's a generous sample. That is really, it's a good size sample, you know. It's a good size. It is the size of my finger. Proper deluxe sample, not the little tiny ones. Which wouldn't be such a big deal, except I got this from Top Box a couple months ago. It's okay. I'm currently, when I remember to use primer, working through a Ganon one, so I haven't really tried these out. I have the pore minimizing one, I have the photo finish one. This is my second one of the pore minimizing one. It's a nice, really great size. So it's not that I'm unhappy with it, but it is probably 3 months ago, 3 or 4 months ago, I got one. I think that one's smaller. I also got, so this is weird for me. So I got, this is a facial moisturizer from a company called, it's so weird, it's Dr. Raybucks. The logo, here's the thing. This logo here, this is the actual brand. This is the line within the brand. That is just their packaging style. They do have a pure moisturizer, but the packaging for that is different, so maybe this sample is from a promo batch, and then they decided to change the wording on the packaging. If this is the one I think, then this is the hypoallergenic version of their moisturizer. It's like a really thick cream. It doesn't really smell of anything in particular, like it's really thick. Like it's, you know, it's like, you know, is consistent. And it's meant to be like a really nourishing, repairing cream for really, really, really dry skin. Again, it doesn't really smell of anything. It's weird. I mean, it kind of smells like something, but I can't really describe it. You know, it's okay. You know, it's available online. The full size of this is about $44. I can't tell you what the prices are or where to get these things. I now have to hunt them down because as of a couple months ago, the only card that has been included in my top box has been a promo card, and I was so disgusted this month, when I went to open up my box, I saw the card and it had an offer for 20% off with the code from Miradesso. It's probably not how you say it. It's this amazing brand that does sort of like combination skincare. So their moisturizer is like a moisturizer, primer, eye cream, blah blah blah, a little bit of sunscreen, lots of blah 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 blah. Primer. I think I said primer. Anyway, so their moisturizer like a 5-in-1, and then they have a tinted version of their moisturizer that's also really amazing. They have a really great cleanser that I just finished a full size of. Really fantastic. None of their products were in this month, so, you know, the fact that this is a promo package, like this is a sample size package with wording on it that doesn't match, you know, anything, like it doesn't match the closest thing on their site. Like there's, you know, a moisturizer that says pure on it in this way, but then it's some, you know, it's something else, you know, a primer that they chucked in, you know, like less than 4 months ago. This is like the second month in a row I'm getting a Novex product, and this is an argan oil mask for your hair. I don't know, like it's just, I don't know what this brand is, you know, and I've never seen it. I think I remember, like I think maybe you can get it at Shoppers, but I don't specifically remember seeing it. I don't know how much it costs. I don't know anything about it. And then the last thing was this. It's a highlight and bronzer duo from a company called Manakadar Beauty. That's the only thing I can assume. Don't know where to get it. I don't have a card. And I'm just... I've been getting this box for like 4 years now, almost. So the fact that it doesn't come with a card when it's always come with a card, so that I know, oh, this product is, you know, best found online. This product can be found at Sephora. You know what I mean? Like, well, I mean, Smashbox can be found at, yeah, you can put that at Shoppers now. So apparently this is a highlighter and bronzer duo. It looks like this in the pan. Look like that on the skin, and actually the highlighter I have on my cheeks, if you can see it, is actually this highlighter, not this. This is Polyester Bride by Urban Decay, which is just delightful. So yeah, I've got it on today. See, sometimes I do put my face on. Also, in case you're interested, this was really simple. A little bit of hot chocolate in the crease, and then satin taupe on the lid, and then Polyester Bride here, and then in the inner corner, because I had to get ready to go out, and I just had to put on foundation, and then this happened. No regrets. This highlighter, okay, it's really weird. It's a weird consistency. I know, like, some people will describe things as, like, buttery. This I would describe more as greasy. And it can be a little bit patchy. I haven't tried the bronzer because I'm not really, I'm just contouring is one thing, but I'm not like a bronzer girl. So I'm not really sure even how I personally would apply this. Sounds really stupid, but it took me a long time to figure out how to use highlighter. And I use an obscene amount. I would like to be seen in space. So yeah, it was just one of those things where, like, I opened up this bag and I was like, I mean, this is, I don't know if this is a trial size or if this is a full size, and if this is a full size then it's really annoying, because in order to do this highlight I had to use a fluffy eyeshadow brush because the pan is so small. So then it's annoying, and it's not a great texture, and it was a brand I'd never heard of, and I don't even know if I like it. If I like it, where am I even gonna find it? Like, it was all these things. It was this, you know, there's something about it, and alongside with the card that has nothing to do with any products that are in the bag, that just led me to feel like they just have like a bin full of things, and they just go, you know, and they just pick out 4, and like in that case, you know, the wording on this doesn't match their website. Well, how old is this? I don't know. You know, it doesn't smell off. But it's just like, is this, because this doesn't match the wording on the website, is this the same product? Like, if I buy the full size, is this still the same product? Because at this point, it's a guess. Where do I get these Novex hair masks? The last one wasn't good. I used it. I used it because my ends were a little bit crispy. I used it a couple of times when I really abused my hair with heat, but in general, they just weighed my hair down like crazy. You know, this Smashbox primer, you know what? I do not have any problem with this, but they have like a bunch of different kinds now. So why, if, you know, like, why? It's just like, you're keeping track of what you're handing out to people. It's not like it just feels like they dump all of the PR samples in a bin, and honestly, like, it was just, you know, and so between that and not having product cards, so it just feeling like I've paid money for PR samples. I think that's really what it is. Like, I had an order, like a little order come in from Sephora this week, and I had great samples. I love samples. I'm big on samples. Samples determine whether or not I will buy a full size of the product sort of 70% of the time. So this is just annoying. This is annoying. So yeah, I'm not going to be continuing with the top box because, you know, they're putting together the card and the everything, making it all fun. This was like, they dumped some things in a bag and sent it to my house. It just like wasn't, and even the Privé boxes that have been the choices for the last few months, I've just been like, no, I'm just not interested. So I've canceled my subscription, and I looked at going back to Luxbox. I'd gotten them a few years ago for a couple of boxes. Specifically, I got it for, it might have been a year and a half. I've still got the boxes because they're really, really sturdy. Except I watched an unboxing for the last one, which was just a bag in a bubble mailer, and I saw the quality of the products. Like, it used to be that you get 7 or 8, and there'd be a mix of like, there'd be a couple of things that you could get in the drugstore, but like the point of Luxbox was that they were sort of luxury sample items. And I was like, why are you getting, and it was the same like friggin' Schick razor that the Top Box people had sent out a couple months ago. And it's like, there was nothing in that box that said it was any luxury brand. It just wasn't. And I get that it's samples and whatever, but it used to come in like a nice box, and inside the box, it was all nice and packaged and sturdy, would be like the satiny bag, and then there'd be these 7 or 8 or more products. Sometimes it was like 10 products, you know, or 10 individual items. Like, it was great. It used to be really great, and now it's just gross. Like, not gross, but like, now it's, you know, a bunch of stuff that really is drugstore, and it's kind of not the point of that. Not to say that like all boxes have to, but like when you specifically market a box as being like a box of luxury, there's a few high-end things that I've fallen in love with and bothered to spend my money on full-size items because they were things that I got in a Lux box, and I was like, yes, absolutely yes. And it's annoying. It's annoying. So I'm not going to be going back to that. I'm not going to be going back to Ipsy, because for me, when I just kept getting products from, it was one brand, I think it was Medusa's makeup, and everything they sent was horrible. Everything they sent was just awful. Like, when it just kept being more and more stuff from the same brand, and it was just crap. And like, you'd go and you'd watch the reviews online and be like, maybe I'm just being really super critical, you know, maybe I'm just being judgy and ungrateful, you know, like I joined the service to just try a bunch of new and different products and things, maybe I'm just being overly harsh. And you go and you look at the reviews online and everybody's saying the same thing, and they're all saying, like, this is crap, you know, like. And of course, Birchbox isn't available in Canada anymore. You know, they tried that for a year, and then I guess it wasn't good, which is weird. If anything, I think it was probably another problem where we get a lot of companies that come up north and they don't offer us the same quality as they offer the Americans, and that is an issue. And it turns out that we, because of the internet, are aware of what's available to the Americans. We're watching them open, you know, their different things, and like, they're getting like really great like Urban Decay stuff, or like loads of really awesome Estee Lauder. By the way, I fell in love with Estee Lauder because of boxes like Top Box. You know, I figured out that, you know, Clinique isn't just for old ladies. And in fact, I have in my purse right now. Sorry. This is Clinique's Almost lipstick, or whatever it is, in Black Honey that I specifically own because I had the sample. I killed it. It's amazing. Urban Decay lipsticks. Started buying that. Started buying Urban Decay because of sample. So many things I started buying that I am enjoying because I've tried a sample of the product. I really enjoyed it. I used it all up. And I really enjoyed the formula. So I'm like, but I want that in like 5 different extra colors. So many things. So why? Just why? So that's kind of where I stand now. if you are watching this and you can at all recommend me a subscription box service that will not piss me off. I'm not asking for a lot, I just don't want it to cost the moon. I'm not gonna do Glossybox because it's just so freaking expensive. Might try Beauty Box 5. I think that one comes up here. I don't know. But if you know of any, beauty subscription boxes, or, well, yeah, if you know of any beauty subscription boxes that are available in Canada and I have not heard of them yet, please, by all means, yes, absolutely let me know. Thank you so much for putting up with my random ranting about products. If you would like to know out of this box what I'm excited about, particularly, I mean, the highlighter is okay, although I will say it's a lot whiter, even in person than it looks on camera. So not necessarily so helpful now, but come this winter, or if I'm doing like a white queen look, I think really what's going to happen is these are going to be relegated to eyeshadows. They just have such a weird texture. And actually, here's the thing. You can see the surface. I don't know if you can make it out, but it's like chunky. This highlighter is like chunky, like it's been somewhere damp and has just sucked in the moisture. It's just not nice. It's just not nice. Ugh. And it's kind of patchy. I don't know if you can see that. The friggin' thing sure is. Blech. I'm probably just grumpy. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will be annoyed at you soon. Bye.